Hi, I'm Charles Duhigg. I'm the author of The Power of Habit and Smarter, Faster, Better. And here's a couple of other books that I think you will enjoy. One of my favorite books is a book by Daniel Kahneman, who's a Nobel Prize winner, named Thinking Fast and Slow. And kind of like The Power of Habit, what Dan Kahneman talks about is how our brain works, how some of the decisions we make are automatic and others just kind of happen because we think about them, and how to recognize the difference so that you can think better. Another book that I love is a book by Dan Pink named When that just recently came out. And When is about the science of timing. When should you go exercise every day? When should you try and do creative work? When should you propose to your wife? When should you have kids? It turns out that researchers have found lots of interesting answers to help us understand when we ought to do the things that matter most. And then finally, there was one third book, which let me look at my list to remember. Oh, Mindset. I almost forgot. Mindset by Charles Duhigg is a book that's been out for a long time, but is a wonderful, wonderful book. Charles Duhigg is a researcher, a psychologist at Stanford, and she's one of the original researchers to figure out how we teach ourselves and our kids to think better. One of my favorite examples from her book is that she says, if your son or daughter brings home an assignment where they got an A grade on it, what you shouldn't say is, you shouldn't say, oh my gosh, congratulations, you are so smart. Instead, what you should say is, oh my gosh, congratulations, you worked so hard. Because when we reward effort, we teach our kids to invest more in effort. If you reward them for intelligence, or you compliment them on intelligence, then what you're teaching them is that things outside of their control determine whether they succeed or fail. But if instead you reward them for the work that they do, you teach them that hard work will get them their success in the end. So these are three books I absolutely love. Mindset by Charles Duhigg, Thinking Fast and Slow by Dan Kahneman, and When by Dan Pink. And if you are at a bookstore, I would absolutely recommend you pick them up. Thanks so much.